Hey, g'day. In this video I'm going to show you around my house, the house of an avid rock collector. A few people have asked, what do you do with your rocks? Where do you store your rocks? How many rocks have you got? That sort of thing. This will show you. A lot of people, when I show them in person, mention the spectrum. They say things like, I'm on the edge of the spectrum, which, well, that sounds good. I looked up spectrum, it's a rainbow, isn't it? So yeah, I like that idea. Also, hang around to the end. I think about the last, what might be 5 minutes, something like that, it should take up. There'll be a bonus worth hanging around for. Enjoy. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. I make videos on all things rock related, from finding, cutting and polishing. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Also, please like, comment and share my videos to help me try and overcome this YouTube algorithm. Thanks. Okay, so starting at the front of the house, this is at street level. Up we go, up these stairs to what greets our visitors when they first come to our place. A beautiful rock garden. I'm very proud of this one. I've actually made a video just on my rock garden. I'll add a link at the end of this. So these are all rocks I've collected. Well, 99% collected myself throughout the state of Western Australia. I've given them a quick squirt with water to just bring out the colours more. So yes, very happy with that. There's our guard frog. We make sure no one steals any. And our water fountain there. Just a nice place to relax and look at colourful rocks. So now we'll head down the side of the house here to see what else we can find. Actually, there are rocks in the garden here, but these are your average Bunnings type garden rocks, nothing special. So, down the side of the house. And what this is here is the latest edition. This is what Janine did, my wife did, over Christmas. She saw my rock garden, wanted to make one of her own, and so this is her effort. Pretty good too. Ah, look. We have these lizards. Probably a couple of dozen of them live around the house. Grow up to about 1.5 foot long. This is probably about 1 foot long, this one. They're everywhere. We don't mind them. They eat spiders and flies. So anyway, back to the rock garden. This is Janine's rock garden. The thing about the rock gardens is, you might want to do a batch of lepidolite, which I'm doing now, and I can see a few pieces here. So you can just go to the rock garden and grab some. Or else I have supplies out the side of the house, which you'll see in a minute as well. So yeah, that's Janine's rock garden. Again, I'll add another link in the description of Janine doing her rock garden. That's about it out here. And I think, no more rocks down there. And in we go into my workroom. I actually have a proper job. I'm a sign writer, and this is where I lay out my signs and do my sign work. But as well as that, it's a good place to go through rocks and sort out rocks. So this here is a bunch of rocks going to Donna, just waiting for her payment. These are going to Sue. I need to pick out a few more to add to that. And they're some that someone gave me recently, a good friend gave to me. And these are my racks of finished polished rocks. I sell some of them. Not as many as I'd like to. I have too many. And that's where I do my presentations. Up here is a great big piece of brecciated mookaite with a slab of peanut wood running through it. Up here, a nice big piece of lepidolite I collected recently. These bottles were given to me. I thought they sort of fitted in well. Now out here, this is where I keep all my buckets of rocks. So if we look down here, I've got them in alphabetical order. There's agates, there's amethyst, there's banded iron there, lots of crazy lace agate in these buckets here. There is some jaspers, some kilolo jasper, lepidolite, merlinite, prinstone, opalite, praise, tiger iron, and over here in my corner of mookaite. So all these are different coloured mookites. And along here are special sort of projects that I've got going. Too good to put in the buckets, want to sort of keep them aside. Down here is stuff that needs sorting. That's a whole lot of nundra. I have to do some of that soon. And here are my special buckets. So this stuff I won't sell because they're just too nice. I want to work on them at some point. The stuff in the yellow buckets is all for sale if anyone's interested. So yeah, these here are my personal picks. It take a few years to get through that lot. And so back inside, what's next? I know what I'll do. I'll show you my rock cutting and tumbling area. So this is the garage. It's a 3-car garage. I use one space as my 4-wheel drive for going out looking for rocks. So yeah, I use one car space for cutting. There's the saw and tumbling rocks. I've got two 10-pound vibes. That's a QT 66, so two 6-pound barrels. I've got 4 3-pound barrels here. And then these big monster barrels, they're about 10 pounds each. Got a few batches going at the moment. They will be ready soon. So, back inside the house. What else is next? I've got a skateboard collection too. I don't know if you saw it on the wall inside the garage. Not a lot happening here. This is where I rinse out rocks. In the bathroom there. Maybe some, there used to be a big bowl. That bowl there was full of them, but no, we're limited to this now. Some howlite, I think that is. But that's about it. This is my wife's exercise room. I really don't look in here much. I don't have much to do with it. Exercise, please. Is there any rocks in here? A little pile. My wife's into the healing properties, I guess you'd call it. The metaphysical side of the rocks, not me. There's a few of these around the place. These are, what are they called? Salt lamps. You can see a big one there as we come through to the dining room and lounge room area, or family room this is. Another salt lamp. What I have in the family room is this bowl of rocks. For when people come over, they can have a look and I can tell them, look, there's a bit of petalite I found in Norseman. Here is some banded jasper. That's from Payne's Find. This opalite from Kalgoorlie. So yes, a little sort of talking point. Where we go next? Down here. Oh, this is my actual workroom. I have these computers. So the one in the middle is for internet. Oh, and there's my security system. I can keep an eye on my rocks are still tumbling. Let's wake these computers up. So this one here, this is where I do my video editing. There's another video being edited. A whole lot of cut rocks. This is where I get on the internet and emails. And this one here is my work computer. And I also collect coins. You'll notice I collect quite a few things. There's my printer for my work. 1.6 meters wide. It prints by continuous roll. Very good. This is this is the master bedroom. Is there any rocks in here? There's some salt lamps. You can see them all throughout the house. One there, one over there. Oh yeah, there's some rocks here. A little bowl of polished rocks and a few scattered along here. And this.
I am invincible. I am a superstar.
Bit of inspiration when you need it. Any in the bathroom? No, there used to be. Right, so from here, let's head up another set of stairs. Up to the, what do you call it, a family room, I guess, upstairs, or the lounge room. If the other one's a family room, this must be a lounge room up here. Up we go, and what do you reckon? There's another big salt lamp. This is, I think, the biggest one in the house. It was quite a haul getting up the stairs too by myself. Yeah, so this is the lounge room. Now, balcony. We love living up here in Yanshi. We've got ocean views. Nice neighbourhood. A 4-minute walk to the beach here. But the reason I'm out in the balcony is to show you the rock garden from above. There we go. That looks nice. Alright, now, another project I did over Christmas was in what we're calling the guest bedroom, which is here. Oh, and this is something else I'm interested in, one of my other hobbies, taking photos. So what I'll do is I'll get up before the sun, head down to the beach with my waterproof camera and take photos like this one. I then frame them, sell them to friends. It pays for my cameras. And it's good fun. I thought there's some rocks in here, but there isn't. And these are the cabinets I did over Christmas. Again, I'll add a link that shows more in depth what's exactly in these cabinets. I'm very happy with how these turned out. Lots of polished, and they're before and after polished rocks, those ones. Now, I'm calling this the guest bedroom. I think the snoring room is probably a better description. I'll get kicked out of the master bedroom pretty often to come up to the snoring room because I am snoring. Not always though. I'd like to pretend I'm snoring sometimes just so I can come up and sleep in this beautiful environment. These are a whole lot of my polished rocks, the ones I want to keep. And down below are some books on geology and the earth and rocks, those sort of things. So, now this is the bonus part. The bonus is actually up here in the attic. It'll take two hands to organise this. So this is my attic. We put this attic in when we moved in 11 years ago, something like that, because I needed more room for my, what should I say, collectibles? Yeah, I'll say collectibles. My wife calls them toys. She's probably right. It's my attic full of toys. Let me get my footing here. So, starting up here, we have a whole lot of flying vehicles. So this one from Star Wars, there's the Red Baron, some Star Trek ships, a Qantas airplane, another Star Trek ship, and some vehicles from movies. Oh, there's the Jupiter 2 from Lost in Space. That's going to get hung up there soon. Let me close this hatch before I go taking a tumble. Alright, Chewbacca fell down. This is funny. You put that mask on and talk through it and Chewbacca noises come out. Astro Boy's come down as well. Everything here is listed roughly alphabetically, so he can stay there. The first bit here is Astro Boy. Then we go on to Bugs, Volkswagen Bugs. There's Austin Powers, Bob the Builder's there. Boob tubes. This was something we had in the 70s. Race your friends down, so each would have a tube. You'd rattle the tube until the balls hit the bottom, and whoever did that was the winner. They're quite pricey now to try and buy those. There's some Back to the Future cars. There's the Crocodile Hunter. There's some Batmobiles. There's Batman, a bug catcher there. This guy from the Carry On movies. He needs batteries. What else we got? Bruce Lee. Little Bruce Lee there. A Dalek clock. A Dalek. I don't know what she's from, but she just looks fantastic. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory figures. Beetlejuice, Cat in the Hat. Astro Boy's out of place there. What have we got? He needs batteries too. He's from Family Guy. There's Steve Urkel. Mr. Bean. All sorts. Family Guy stuff. Mr. Chow. Doctor Who. Futurama. Humphrey B. Bear. Ghostbusters. Groot. The guy from Indiana Jones. The little kid. Short Long, I think his name was. Fidget spinners. Remember fidget spinners? Thing is, I buy stuff like this thinking people will forget about them one day and they'll be collectible. Now this plate, I don't know how far out of Australia this sort of thing went, but the idea was you put your pie there and it looked like you had a healthy diet when all you had was a pie. Get back, fidget spinners. What have we got here? Masters of the Universe, Iron Man, the dog from Mask. What do we got? Hawaiian figures. Some manga figures. Mickey Mouse. Ozzy Osbourne. Penelope Pitstop. And robots. I love my robots. Can't get enough robots. There's lots here. Superman. Simpsons. Sonic the Hedgehog. More Superman stuff. Speed Racer. Who doesn't like Speed Racer? Simpsons, Star Trek stuff. Now, what have we got here? This is a communication device from Star Trek. There is a tricorder and a phaser. All from Star Trek. Was that a destroyer from Star Wars? Little drones there. And now this section here, Jerry Anderson made Thunderbirds. He also made Stingray and Captain Scarlet. And that's a whole section there devoted to this Stingray. There's Captain Scarlet. And there's even a vehicle from UFO. More Thunderbirds, Toy Story. Some yo-yos up the end there, Coca-Cola yo-yos. Teletubbies. More Stingray and Thunderbirds and lots of Star Trek stuff. So this is from Thunderbirds. This is quite good. This is gold-plated anniversary dinky toys. Where do we go from here? More Simpsons, some Shrek stuff. Oh, Seinfeld. There's Frank Costanza with his Festivus pole. The Predator made out of metal. Oh, look, there's the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon, he'll get hung up too with his friends up there. Lots of Beatles stuff. Mork and Mindy game. That's something you don't see very often. Shaker Maker. Now these aluminium cups, they're not the best ones. They were big in Australia in the 70s. I don't know if they were big outside of Australia, but everyone living in Australia went on a picnic and had drinks from these anodised aluminium cups. Again, quite collectible now. Where to? Alright, so what I showed you was the tops. So it goes on and on, honestly. There's so many toys here, so much toys, collectibles, sorry. As you can see, Little Britain toys there. An Etch-a-Sketch. Now I wonder if this guy talks.
I'm going to crab double
Yes.
today.
He has the battery still. What do we got? Mousetrap, a Festivus game. The Newton, the Apple Newton. Bit of a flop, but I thought worth collecting. Mighty Max, I don't know how many people know about Mighty Max. There's a whole lot of Mighty Max stuff there. And in these drawers as well, there's stuff. Yeah, you might call that junk, I don't know. But today's junk is tomorrow's junk. Where to from here? Oh, Viewmasters. A whole section of Viewmasters here, all sorts. And the discs as well. And the modern day equivalent, National Geographic Viewmaster type thing. There's a talking Viewmaster. Oh, this is quite neat. I won't go through everything, it'll take forever, but this is cool, watch this. I like that. Boy, it's non-stop. Oh, this one here, this is, a finger trap. Chinese finger trap. This here my wife ordered online. It's me as a bobblehead. The thing is, they asked her what colour eyes I had. We'd only been together 20 years and she didn't know, so she gave me brown eyes. I got blue eyes. So that's kind of special. So there we go. That was the bonus I told you about. My collectible room. The toy attic. Hope you enjoyed it. So that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to subscribe and share and comment and like. It all goes towards helping me build my channel. Till next time, see ya.